Good morning, day 4 on trail, day 2 of being solo. Oh, last night was a good night. I slept really well. It was nice and quiet except for I think it was a bullfrog, croaking all night long. It was a really weird sound. He started around sunset and didn't stop until sunrise. But despite that, I still had a really good sleep. I'm feeling really good. I'm gonna go to Confederation Hut this morning, see how I feel and what time it is when I get there. I may press on to Fiddlehead today, but again, depending on how I'm feeling and what time I get to Confederation. It's only a little over 7 kilometers from here, so I could probably push on to Fiddlehead. Today's not as nice of a day as yesterday was. There's a little bit of cloud cover. It's just a touch overcast. Tried to spin on me a little bit earlier. It's a little cooler. It's about 17 degrees, but it is muggy again. But anyway, I'm at the junction to get off the inland trail, and I'm going to head up the SCT up that way. And yeah, so here I go. Leaving civilization. I'm really glad that my first day solo was to somewhere where there were people. So today, I'm off into the wilderness again. I think I'll be alright. I handled yesterday pretty good. Well, I haven't gone very far. Probably not even a full kilometer yet. Oh my god. It's like day 1 all over again. It's climby, which is fine. But oh my god, this mugginess. It's just draining me. Like, I'm already sweating more than I did all day yesterday. Yesterday wasn't muggy. Coming from Alberta, where the air is dry, like it's very rare to have a humid day where I come from. I didn't realize how much mugginess would affect my energy and ability to do something I know I can do with ease. Yeah, very different down here. So I may have to rethink my whole pushing on a Fiddlehead plan based on this first kilometer. But we'll see. We'll see how I go. But for now, I continue on up. And this isn't even the uppy part. That's a bit later. Fun. Right. According to this sign, we go down this road. God, I hope it's for a really long time. Ooh, that little bit was tough. This trail's definitely humbling me. Oh, but this is nice. I will take this road walk for as long as I get it. Well, the road's turned into like a rocky stream bed. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming just to my left is where the seasonal stream is supposed to be. I could be wrong. It could be up ahead still. I don't think this rock lasts too long. Road definitely ends though. Back to more like a trail. Well, I found the seasonal stream. Got a pretty waterfall. It's down there. And then disappears under these rocks right where my feet are. Very cool. I don't really need water. I have a liter and a half and I've hardly drank anything so far. So I'm not going to get any more. But I'm definitely soaking my buff in this. I'm cooling my head off. Holy. That feels very refreshing. I'll wear this buff for a little while now. Now it's wet, cooling my head off. And onward climb. I think we climb all day. I'm allowing myself to take a quick breather at these little red markers. Oh, I run the trail every so often. So I know that looks flat in the camera. But this is like a steady, gradual uphill. And the trail is beautiful right now. I love walking on a trail like this. So, with being steadily gradual, I feel like I'm making okay time here. Better than straight up climbing. I hope I didn't just jinx myself and it changes, but yeah. This little bit since the little creek there has been pretty nice. So I'll carry on. I think I did jinx myself. Trail's looking a little less nice. Confederation Lake. Don't mind if I do. Got a bridge and waterfalls. Falls. Oh. Oh, it's nice and cool right here. I think I may have started the switchback section. I came from up there. Up those stairs. And now going that way and up. Because you have to say, now that I'm up higher in elevation and more in like forest rather than like more of a rainforest, like ferns and stuff, it's not quite as muggy up here. It's cool, catching some breezes. It's still a little muggy, but it's not as bad. So that's really nice. I'm very thankful for that. So hopefully I don't feel like dying anymore. There was a spot earlier where I thought, I don't know if I can do this. So yesterday I talked about, you know, the thoughts that I've had, like if I did try and go solo, would I have the motivation to keep going? And yesterday I didn't feel that lack of motivation. Today, this morning I did. I was so hot and it was so hard. And the trail got into my head. And I started thinking, like, it'd be so much easier just to turn around and not do this. I don't have to be doing this. So, like, those are the things that I was concerned I would start thinking and giving into if I tried hiking alone. And I've definitely had them. But I'm feeling better now. I think I'm over that hump for the day, or at least the morning. I just know that I gotta just push through and keep going. See that mass of land right there between those trees? This little right there. That's Anthony Island. That's where I stayed last night. That's the lake right there. Inland Lake. Oh, so I haven't like gone very far away from the island, but I've gone up a lot. I got more up to do. I can't believe that we're not a lot further away from it than that. Clearly I've been going up more than I've been going forward. Oh well. That's okay. Been kind of going slow through these switchbacks because they're quite steep. And I'm hot. It's hard to do without two poles. But then you come to some nice straight stretches. Oh. Trail marker 70. 4 more to go to get to the hut. And it is 10 o'clock. I should get there by noon. These switchbacks have turned to climbing. Climbing more than anything. But I should put this away because it's kind of cliff. Still going. I do want to say, I'm glad I decided to stay at Anthony Island last night when I was debating to push on or not yesterday. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I took the time to just enjoy the lake and go for a swim and just chill and relax and reflect and start this trail on fresh legs rather than tired 16-kilometer legs, because this is hard. This has been nothing but up, up, up. And I'm glad I'm doing it on rested legs instead of ones that have already gone 16 kilometers. So, yeah, I think it was the right choice last night. Still debating on whether to push on to Fiddle or not. To do this all over again? We'll see. I guess you'll find out when I find out. Well, this says I'm going to Pearson Pass. And my instructions say nothing about Pearson Pass. Pretty sure I'm on the right trail. However, I think at this point I'm going to check my All Trails map just to make sure. go. I'm going to keep following the markers. This section reminds me so much of the West Coast Trail. It's like coral. That's so cool. Alright. Doing a small descent down because I can see the lake up there. So, that should be it for the climbing for a little bit, at least to the hut. As long as it follows the shoreline, shouldn't be too much up. I'm gonna have a lunch break at the hut. And then check the elevation gain of what I've already done. Compare it to what it'll be from there to Fiddlehead, and then decide whether I want to continue on or not. Because it is only 11 o'clock. And I don't know that I want to spend another entire afternoon just sitting by a lake by myself. So we'll see. But, according to this sign, Confederation Cabin is another 2 kilometers, and then Fiddlehead Farm is another 7 after that. And as long as the elevation's not worse than what I've already done today, I think I can get another 7K out of me. We'll see. I kind of like the idea of being ahead of schedule on this side of Tin Hat, so that if I'm finding the other side a bit too much, because I do have a 20-kilometer day in there somewhere, that I can break that up if I need to, if I'm ahead a day here. So that's something to consider too. I'll let you know. Looks like some fun coming up. Thank you to whoever did this to clear the path. Much appreciated. Oop. Oh, so the trail's not following the shore. The lake's down there. Literally since the sign, I feel like I've transported back onto the West Coast Trail. The trail is gnarly, wet. Gotta make decisions with every step. Like, it's going so slow. And now there's a freaking hill. But yeah, I feel like it's making me earn my lunch break, that's for sure. Trails often do that. They don't give it to you for free. Like, look at that. That's the kind of shit you'd find on the West Coast Trail. What's it doing out here? This trail wasn't supposed to be like this. Ah. Well, it looks like I've made it. I think this would be Confederation Hut. And if it is, made it here in 3.5 hours. It is 11:40. Oh wow. Look at that. Dang, I moved. I left it 8:20 and it's 11:40. I don't think I should stay. I think I should carry on to Fiddlehead. But first I'm going to have a lunch break. I'm going to take my shoes off, refill water, check the elevation profile. There's a boat here. I'll go for a boat ride. There's the cabin. I just went down to the little dock thingy there and dunked my head in the water because my hair was looking pretty janky. Oh, I feel so much better after having done that. Hopefully the air will dry my hair before tonight. And yeah, now I'm gonna have some lunch. Okay, I'm back on trail. It was really hot there at the lake. My thermometer said 29 degrees. I don't know if that's really true, but it was warm. And I'm kind of glad I decided not to stay here. There's not a lot of tent sites available here. I saw one near the hut itself, but surrounded by fern. So that's a little unsafe. But now that I've gotten into the trail, I can see, like, there's a spot down there, potentially one right there, and one over there. So I guess there's a few places you could put a tent. But yeah, I'm gonna carry on. I looked at the elevation profile and I seriously thought that there was a lot of climbing between here and Fiddlehead as well. But according to the elevation profile on all trails, there's a little bit of climbing just here outside of Confederation. And we're at like 654 meters or something like that. But by the time you get to Fiddlehead, it's down to 115 meters. So you're going downhill more than uphill, which is okay with me. That'll make this half of the day easier than I anticipated, if that's true. But yeah, I had thought that it was gonna be climby, like equal to what I've already done, but I guess not. And I'll find out. So I was at the lake for almost exactly an hour. So nice good break. So it is 12:40. So I'm hoping that I can be there by 4, as long as the trail's not too bad to slow me down. If I'm there by 5, I'll be happy. I'm undecided whether I should go to the Fiddlehead landing. There is a hut there, and it's right on Powell Lake. Or if I should actually camp at Fiddlehead Farm, because that's where the book says all the camping and the water and stuff is. And after visiting this hut, I'm just a little leery about getting to a hut that has no place to camp. But I think I'd rather camp at the landing if I can. I've heard this farm's a little strange, so I don't know if I really want to camp there. But I think what I'll do, the landing is only 1 kilometer off the trail, so when I get to that junction, I'll go check it out. And if I don't like it, then I've just done 2 extra kilometers. For now, this is the trail headed away from Confederation Lake and towards Fiddlehead. I don't know, I'm finding I'm totally fine while I'm hiking. I'm enjoying the solitude. I'm enjoying the freedom of decision, freedom of taking breaks only when I need to. I'm thoroughly enjoying the hiking part. When I take a break though, it's very lonely. And that's when the eeriness starts to set in. That's when I guess I notice I'm alone more than anything. Oh so, my God, look at that. Wow. That is gorgeous. So far the elevation profile I looked at was right. It is like a gradual descent. Ooh, now. Yeah, so it is gradually headed downward. So that's nice. It's a nice afternoon treat. It's very beautiful in here. Sneaky suspicion that bump up there might be Tin Hat. Can't wait. In the meantime, I'm thoroughly enjoying this little section of trail. I know, it feels a lot like home. Maybe because of all the downed leaves. Or the colors or something, I don't know, but it just reminds me of a trail I'd be on at home. I love it. Oh my God. Look at that. That's definitely Tin Hat. Hopefully we can just take the road up. I mean, look at that. That's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. Okay, this is my favorite view so far. This is so beautiful right here. I can't wait to climb that tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be rough, but friggin' awesome. So I had my friend Barb message me the elevation gains of Mount Stern and Mount Hamel from back home, because based on looking at this mountain, looks like it's gonna be roughly the same elevation as what I've done on those two. And so she messaged me back that Tin Hat is just under the same elevation as Stern Mountain in Grand Cache. And I've done that with a backpack. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad. It'll totally depend on what the trail's like. If it's a nice trail, it won't be that bad. If it's sketchy or janky, then it'll be a different story. But alright, I just popped out of the trees, crossed the road, turned the corner to see this. Great. No, I don't think they're thinking the cougar is me. Hope I don't see it. I think I'm pretty close. Maybe another kilometer or so. Of course, now every sound is going to be a cougar. Well, this is great. There's a cougar in the area. Now, who's saying how big the area is, but then you get into overgrown trail. That's comforting. Great. I think I would have preferred them not to have put a sign up, and I could just go on my ignorant merry way. Saw my second human of the day just before that road. I thought I was cruising and getting, over 14K done in a day, and I don't know. He rattled off some name of where he's been. I have no idea. And then he said he's going to the hut and he might push on, but he's already done 40K today. Like, what? What? How? I don't get it. Maybe it just felt like 40K? I feel like I've gone 40K. Here's the junction. SCT Fiddlehead Farm and Tin Hat's that way. Fiddlehead Landing is this way. Roughly a kilometer. So I'm gonna go check it out. Hopefully it's worth it. It's a nice trail at the very least. If I've got to come back. There's another one. Right before Fiddlehead Landing. I wish they'd say how old these are. And how wide is the area? That's really comforting when possibly being camping alone. Frick. Oh no. Oh well, we'll keep going. That's not confusing. Fiddlehead Hut arrows forward but also left. That's not confusing at all. I see markers. Oh, I'll go over there. Maybe that's what the left was about. Left and then ahead. Oh, well, there's a residence of some kind down that road. Whether anybody's home or not, that is a little comforting. To know that maybe I'm not the only creature out here besides me and the cougar. Personally, I'd rather be the only cougar out here. That would be a lot more comfortable. Thank goodness for signs. Okay, I see two houses. 1, 2. And another building there. No camping. Crap. I don't want to stay in the hut. Oh well, I'm here. We'll go check it out. I see the sign says no campfires, not no camping, but it doesn't look like there's anywhere to camp here anyway. Although it looks like a nice place, but yeah. I'm not going to be able to stay here. Dang. Because I do not want to stay in the cabin. Well, it's actually kind of nice. But is it mouse free? I don't know. Well, I am going to take a pack off break, have a snack, have Snickers, and think about things. Because I'm already here. This is a nice spot. There's actual bear lockers over there, I just noticed. And the cabin is clean. I mean, I don't really want to sleep in a cabin, but it is clean. So it's either this and sleep in the cabin, or I suppose I could put my tent up right there. But if there's a cougar in the area, I should probably sleep in the cabin if I can. Or I go to the Fiddlehead farm and stay there. So I'm going to eat my Snickers and think about it. I'll let you know when I decide. Well, I'm on the move. I chose not to stay there. For a few reasons. One, being there was nowhere to pitch a tent. I really didn't want to stay in the hut, even though it was clean. The other thing, it just felt very isolated. Had a nice view of the water, but it was just very hilly. Like, there's nowhere to go. And there was the cougar in the area warning signs plastered everywhere. So that didn't make me very comfortable. But the biggest reason I decided not to stay there is a big, creepy tree that was creaking. I didn't want to listen to that all night. Creepy trees with cougar warning signs everywhere. No thanks. So, moving on. 1K back to the junction, and then about another K to the next hut and camping area. There's supposed to be camping there, so we'll see. Made it back to the junction. That was fast. And now I go this way to the farm. This is right on the trail, like literally right in front of me. That is not comforting at all. Boy, I sure hope that cougar got its fill and moved on. That's pretty scary that its kill was right on the trail like that. And it's a pretty grown in section again. Frig. Sometimes ignorance truly is bliss. There it is. Or
something. This would be a dry place to put my tent anyway. I think there was a creek down there. Okay, so in looking around, I guess this is it. I don't know that I would call this a hut, but there's definitely a lot of camping around. But like, not even a picnic table or anything. But not going back to the landing, so I guess I don't have much choice. So I'll shelter under here. At least I won't get wet if it rains tonight. Well, I've had a little bit of another look around. And there are places I could put up my tent, but oh, it's like plus 25 and the sun is shining and it's nice and cool under this thing. So I think I might just set my tent up under here. I'm really glad now that I didn't stay at Confederation like I was going to and make that a day and then coming to here a day, because I would have been here so early. And this is a shithole. This is the weirdest place I think I've ever had to camp. But it would have been too hard to push on and do Tin Hat if I had gotten here and didn't want to stay. So anyway, I'm gonna set up. I'm losing battery power on here, so if I make any more videos tonight, they'll be short. So I'm gonna set up and call her home. Here, and I am actually just sitting in the middle of the trail. I got my laundry drying behind me, and I've claimed this rock as my own because my tent and everything is under that shelter there, and it's dark now that the sun's going down and a little cool, so I'm gonna sit here in the middle of the trail and eat my dinner.